Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shamsa Arawelo, Queen Arawelo. We'll talk more about this. A lot of women experience such horrible ways of which it happened. It can be from being held down, or the cloth being tied around your mouth, or the blade that you're feeling against your skin, or the blood, or whatever the case may fucking be. It is painful. It is painful. But every single woman has experienced it differently. No two women are the same when it comes to FGM. Even in stories. Even when you hear their experiences, it's like, oh, that's different. I'm hearing now over 15, 20 years ago, there were some places that were using anesthetics, for instance, pain killers to dim the pain. Bitch, where was that for me? Where was my painkiller? Huh? I was a child. There's others where were just like me, without nothing, just tied up, and had to endure every single fucking pain, discomfort, the smell, the everything. And we have to live with that. And then we have to live with the insecurities. Feeling like we're not enough, like something is missing. The embarrassment of ever having to sit down with someone and say, I am circumcised. Like some people don't look at you like, what? Where I live, they didn't even know that shit existed. They're like, what's FGM? When you explain it, they're like, huh? Ew. Like, you know, when we're talking about FGM, this is a real thing. And some people are so insensitive when it comes to this, especially talking about FGM and sexual pleasure and just the enjoyment of women and their desires, and not what they like, what they don't like. It's just uncomfortable. It's a hard topic. How is it a hard topic? It's a hard topic because it didn't happen to you. It's a hard topic then. And majority is men who say this. Oh, that's a really tough subject to talk about. That's really difficult. Like, we don't want to hear. Do you think we want to hear the stories? Do you think we want those experiences? Do you think we want the pain? No, we don't. But we need to accept the fact that not only does it happen, but it happens so often. Yeah? Because we're not talking about it, and each and every one of us decide to turn a blind eye. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? It's going to increase. But then, so are there going to be the deaths? During circumcision? After circumcision? During labor? In some cases, if a woman who's gone through FGM has a baby, she has to get it redone for her husband. So he gets a fresh wall to... What? Is she not human? Like, I get that scientifically it's been proven that when men get horny, they tend to look at women like they are an object. Like, they'll look at you like you're a microwave, or I don't know, something sexier than that. Hoover. I don't fucking know. Object. Like, you have no feelings. That's why I feel like some of them don't give a flying fuck for the desire of a woman. Like, what she wants, what she needs, especially Somali. How the hell am I just gonna lay down and you're just gonna be on top of me and just and then you get off and I'm just gonna like, what about me? What about me? And then I used to have the misconception of believing that once the clitoris is removed, that's it. Because that's not true. That's not the truth. The clitoris, the bit that's out and exposed anyway, is very small. Some cases, a little big. I don't know. But it's small. It's a small part that's out. There's a longer one inside. So I used to think, oh my God, I'm not going to feel anything. Oh my God, like it's going to be just constant pain. Oh my God, like some people described it as just laying down and just not feeling anything at all. And it's just legit for the pleasure of the man. That's it. Like you are a sacrificial lamb. Just lay down. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because best believe Ilahi did not create me the way he did for men to tell me to teach women how to trim bits and pieces and sew together just the way they like it, or to prevent sexual relation before marriage, or to tame their sexual desires, or this whole fucked up concept for a culture that we have. Yeah? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I was meant to feel pleasure. I was designed perfectly, yeah, so that I have pleasure, so I have desires, so I have feelings. Otherwise, don't you think that Ilahi would have shut us before you got the chance? Or are you sat here telling me, the perfect Muslim telling me that FGM, the genitals look cute? No, they don't. We're all sat here with insecurities because of the fucked up decision that our grandparents or their grandparents or the grandparents before, whoever the fuck's decision this was to bring to Somalia. Gal Nemo, by the way. Yeah? The pharaoh behavior. And then call it culture. And then call it religion. And then call it pretty. And then when we're having problems, like, where's the period gonna come out from? Imagine for a second, where's the period going to come out from? For me, it physically teared through my skin teared in order for the blood to get out. Can you imagine that? Tearing as a 13, 14-year-old, 15-year-old. Because my period started when I was 9. Peeing. Where are we going to pee from? Painful as fuck. And then people keep suggesting, why didn't you not just take a knife and just open it? Am I opening a present? Am I opening a letter for me to be cutting it with a knife? Are you on crack? Like, what the fuck is the mentality of people? Like, what do you think my pain tolerance is? Do you have my medical history, sir, miss? Do you know how much pain I can take? Do you think mentally that I am capable of taking a knife, opening my legs, and asking myself or my husband to be like, cut me? Is he a doctor? Listen, when or if you come across a victim of FGM, if you're not going to keep it sweet and keep it kind, then shut the fuck up and keep it stepping. Simple. Simple. Because ain't no woman going to volunteer that information. She's going to be traumatized when she tells you. If any woman ever tells you, whether that's your sister, your cousin, your friend, your partner, your wife, it don't matter. If someone comes and tells you, I've been circumcised, first of all, telling you is not easy. Okay? Like I told you, I used to look at doctors whenever I would be examined, yeah? And I would be like, does it look normal? And you guys are telling me, it looks cute. Shut the fuck up. How about keep it normal? The way Ilahi made it. Yet you're out here doing haram shit. Practice what you fucking preach. Please, some of you need to practice what you fucking preach. Insensitive motherfuckers. Wallahi billahi, it's just, Actually, girl, there's some things that just really rattle my feathers, you know? And just even why is it so hard to just like sit down and talk to your child, especially a daughter that you've circumcised? Why is it so hard for you to sit down and apologize? I know Somali parents don't like to apologize, but galat is galat. Wrong is wrong. Us as Somalians, we can't fathom the fact that we have such people in our community, that we have pedophiles and perverts and murderers and rapists and just horrendous people, cannibals even. Yo, they're women beaters, fraudsters, you name it, we fucking got it, just like the rest of this shitty ass world. But if we see a problem and we talk about it and give each other the choice of having a conversation, yeah, only then we can begin to grow and be better and build a great foundation for our country, for the backbone of the Somali society. Women, you're welcome. Okay, not me specifically, but Somali women, especially the ones that live in Somalia. They're all queens and they should be treated as such. But all you hear is the girls that were kidnapped in Kenya, or the young girl that was abducted who worked for the Somali Secret Service. Even if you work for these motherfuckers, your life is just like this. 50-50. Like, you don't know whether you're gonna live or die. Okay? What's her Ikran Tahlil? I think it was Tahlil or Tahlil. She was a young girl who was working for the Secret Service. This national Secret Service? Somalia Secret Service, anyway. Can't they have a Secret Service? Okay. The fuck are you doing? And she was presumed to be kidnapped and murdered, but her body has not been found. And it's believed the reason why she was killed is because she knew the whereabouts of young Eritrean boys that were being held somewhere. So the Somali government or the Somali Secret Service were worried that she would share this information, so they decided to silence her. But there was not really a formal investigation because we don't have a formal justice system. And we had, I think there was 1-2 gatherings, urging people to look for the girl and to get answers for what happened to her. But until now, I've heard nothing. Still presumed missing and dead. How fucking sad is that? How sad is that? But then there's people out here telling me that Somalia has no flaws. That Somalia does have flaws, but we shouldn't focus on those flaws. That we should focus on the good. Like I said, this is our garden. And sometimes you're going to have to prioritize. Yeah? If you see, right now there's a garden. Imagine a garden. And you have beautiful, healthy, glowing flowers, fruits, vegetables. And then in the corner, you see fruits rotting, bad roots, just toxicity. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep working on just the good flowers? No. You're going to have to shift your attention for a little bit and focus on rebuilding, regrowing that toxic part of your garden. So that whilst this one is growing, you can shift your attention to this beauty and then shift it back and then give this one the beautiful treatment, support, and everything else it needs in order to grow. So that we as a Somali people can become a better, stronger, and build a better life than my story, than your story. Our children deserve better. My daughter deserves better. And I vowed to give her better. But I also vowed to give it a try to also seek the same for the rest of my community. There are amazing people that come out of Somalia. There are amazing things that come out of Somalia. Somalia is a beautiful land. Never denied any of that. But my thing is, there are more people that don't have the opportunity to strive. They don't have the opportunity to be resilient. They don't have the opportunity to study, to seek a better life, to achieve their dreams. We need to do better. We need to come together. We need to stop the negativity every time a sister opens her damn mouth. Okay? Listen, learn, take in, yeah? And help. If you can't do that, then please live your best life. Inshallah, we will have another episode where I talk about more about FGM, because I want to show you guys how important, yeah, this subject is to speak about. And not just speak about the FGM, but I mean the mental effects of FGM, the physical effects of FGM, long-lasting effects, short-lasting effects, the pleasure, the sexual relation, the desire, the fantasy, all of that. Okay, we'll talk about it, inshallah, because our pleasure matters too. Inshallah. I will see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I haven't said that in a while. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Hello, my beautiful people. Stay safe, stay beautiful, stay resilient, stay strong. Bye.